kind of him to just drive straight into where I'm fishing. So g'day folks, welcome to another PTP Fishing, and I'm on the Pine River. So been really looking forward to getting down to the Pine. Been doing a lot of freshwater fishing, doing a lot of stuff out of the kayak. Nicholas and I actually came out to the Pine on the Sunday just gone. I won't say that the fishing was red hot, but we had a bit of fun. I'm here bright and early, I'm doing some work, and I figured I should do some PTP fishing as well. So I'm not really sure what today will bring. Hopefully a few flathead, hopefully a few brim, and hopefully just a little bit of fun for me. So welcome to another PTP Fishing from the North Pine River. Alright, so my waterfall just got the one bite. One thing I've learnt in the past with the waterfalls or the current lines that I was fishing before is you really can't afford to, if there's no fish there, there's no fish there. If they're there, hang around and fish them, but there is no doubt if they're not there, don't waste your time. And what I've done is basically made my way up to the Hornibrook bridge. There's a lot of current at the moment, the water's pretty dirty. I'm expecting about half tide up that the water will start to clean up, and I think that's when the fishing will improve. But for the moment, we've got a line in the water, try and catch a fish. So there's just way too much current at the moment, so I think I'm going to push up onto the flats. I know there'll be current there too, but I'll go and target a few brim, a few flathead around the pylons in the shallow water. Give this another 5 minutes just to fish this one properly, and then it might be a change of tactic, I think. Oh, there's a fish. Maybe I won't change my tactic. Ah, it's only a little fella. That's the truly the target species for the day. Oh, and I think I have a hole in my net, which is not a good thing. Just a little guy. Not sure whether it'll stop me going up onto the flats, but we'll give this pylon a bit more time. Fish. Oh. Now that's what you call an RC capture. Oh, flounder. Oh, oh, see ya. I was just, that's what you call a no retrieve hookup. I was just putting the electric motor into spot lock. Went to move the plastic and the fish was already on it. Well, at least we got a little bit of activity, which is always nice. Yep, there's another one. Don't know what this is. Whatever it is, it's small, little flatty. Oh, boo. That was a bit silly of me, wasn't it? Rightio, so I've given up on the deeper water just for the moment. Come up under the shallows. See if we can find a brim or a flathead around the pylons in the shallower water. Oh, there's a fish. You can most probably, I don't even know if I'm filming, to be honest with you. Swam. You can tell that I wasn't expecting to catch that fish, can you? Anyway, sometimes you just got to be lucky. So this is a brim. The thing that should be plentiful up on these flats, a brim. Oh. He's leading me on a merry dance. Come on, up you come. And there we go. Okay, so there that fish is. 265 fork, 295 tip. See you next time. Wow, that fish just absolutely clobbered it, and I'm just so lucky it didn't go back between the pylons. So I find it really interesting that I'm getting the fish on this side of the pylons. It's not what I would have expected. I'd expect them to be on the side that's got a little bit of shelter, but again, this is just another solid brim. He wants to take me to the back of the boat, which I don't really want him to do. I want him to come and sit in my net. Come on, buddy. Thank you. Not as big as the last one, it's still a solid fish. So there I was saying that he was smaller than the last one, exactly the same size. So 2 P's in a pod, 295 tip, 265 fork. See ya. So I've actually got a little bit of a 2-pronged attack going today. So I've also rigged a little hard body. What I'm going to do is just fish these areas in between the pylons, give them a few casts, because certainly in the past, as you know, those casts in the middle of nowhere have caught me a few fish. I'm hoping to pick up a few on the hard body. Haven't done a lot of hard body fishing for brim in a long time. Did a little bit on the weekend and really enjoyed it, so figured I'd give it another try today. If they'll take a hard body. Let's see why not. There's a lot of current, so plastic gets down below the water a bit better. One more and then we'll get a plastic in there. Yep, there we go, and there's a fish. So there you go, on the hard body. Pretty much fished it the same way I would a plastic, to be honest with you. So I threw it tight against the pylons and just sort of wiggled it along. See if we can. And what I'm doing, for the first time in a long time, I've been testing this straight through fluorocarbon for the magazine, and what I found with this sort of fishing is it just gives with the braid, tends to pull the lure out of the fish's mouth occasionally. With the fluorocarbon, it just seems to stay there for that fraction of a second longer, and because of it, the hooks tend to stick a little bit better. So it's another solid little fish. Something's had a go at him before too. Look at that big mark on his shoulder. So that's the biggest one so far, and as you can see, something's grabbed him, so he's got that mark on both sides. So he's got it there and there. So you've obviously escaped something at some point in time. Sorry. Anyway, you've escaped me as well, just with a little bit of bling in you. See ya. Now let's have a quick flick on this side. Missed that cast by a long way. Oh, didn't miss the fish though. Oh, stay out of there. So I've got one on the hard body on the other side. Now I've got one plastic this side. They're all quite reasonable fish by the feel of it. Not happy with me, I know that. Oh, don't go under the boat. Come on. All I want to do is pop a tag in you, and then I'll let you go. Got him. I reckon this guy had about 5 goes at it before he actually took it. Well, can I just say that I think there's just 1 or 2 brim around the pylons on the Hornibrook at the moment. And they're all around that 29 centimetre mark. So did I mention they're all around the 29 centimetre mark? 29, 260. There you go. Gotcha. That's fighting a bit different. Have I got a flathead? I reckon I have. Oh, yes I do. Oh, flounder. Look at the size of you. Get me up. Oh. My wife will be very disappointed. She loves flounder. And that's 2 of them that I've dropped at the boat trying to lift them in rather than netting them. So a little bit of a quick update. What I was hoping to be a flathead session's turned into a pretty good brim session. So I think I'll most probably continue fishing around these pylons. Stick to the brim fishing since they're biting. I'll take you through the outfit and everything else after this little update. And I can't speak, so you can most probably tell from my face it's very, very warm. So definitely going to have a drink now, and then you'll see some more fishing and I'll take you through what I'm using. Explaining what my rig is here. So I'm using a 1/8 TT hidden weight system, and it's a size 1 hook. It's a Z-Man 2.5 inch slim swims in blue glimmer. I've got 6 pound main line, 6 pound leader, and I'm having a ball. Oh no! Okay, so I've re-rigged, had no more of the soft plastic that I had before, so that was a slim swims in the blue glimmer in the 2.5 slim swims, had no more. So I'll go on to what I use an awful lot, which is the same size slim swims but in motor oil colour. There's fish. And this is a small one. Oh, look at all of the other fish with him. My goodness. I don't think you will make the video. So one thing I've found with this bridge is there will be one particular area that the fish will sit. Generally, it's up current on that right hand side there, and generally they'll be thick. But not this time. It says Peter catching something. Oh yeah, you've got a brim. almost feel like I need to go up from an 8th jig head to a 6th jig head, just because there's so much more water than there normally is. It's a fairly big tide. That's that cast. I just find that completely amazing. Obviously missed it before. It's perfect cast that time, just to the right of that. Ooh, a little bit of an angry one, this one. Apologise for the main motor running. I had a few battery issues. It was very, very close to the main motor not starting and me motoring back on electric motor, so having it running and giving the battery a bit of a charge is a better option than me using the electric to go all the way back to the boat ramp. So after a run of smaller ones, that's a bit more like the first ones I was getting. So he was 290 tip, 260 fork. See ya. Okay, so what I wanted to show you was what I was talking about before. So for whatever reason, the fish like to cast to the right of the pylon, and most probably 45-degree angle away from it. It obviously comes straight to the pylon then, and that seems to be the cast that works time and time and time again. So, and sometimes you actually get fish well before it gets to the pylon. There we go, there's a fish. Don't know what sort of fish, it's just swimming straight to me. A very tiny fish is what it is. You come in here. There you go, that I just wanted to show you. Just to the right of it, bring it back to the pylon, and it results in a fish. Hopefully one a little bit bigger than that. Okay, so before I do the cast that works on most occasions, just hit this back pylon here as well. Oh, there was a bite. Oh, another bite. Oh, whatever it is, doesn't want it. Got him. So the beauty of that pylon there is obviously the tide is going that way. So this fish shouldn't disturb any fish that are on that pylon. So as much as he's a little fish, I'm tagging all of these fish, so it just lets me tag another fish and still lets me have a chance of getting a fish off that pylon. So that's the little guy from the first pylon. Pop him back in, jump up here, and we'll try and make that cast, that 45-degree cast, up current of the pylon. It's not too bad. And drift down there. Oh, there's the bite. There's the bite already. Look at that. So I reckon they actually come out from the pylon and smack it before it gets to it. Oh, look at his mates with him. Look at that. They're actually fighting him for the plastic. He's got about 6 mates. You guys all go back to there. I'll try and catch you with the next cast. So yeah, so you've just got to get that right angle. And the brim fishing at times on the Hornibrook Bridge can be pretty easy. Come here, my little friend. Alright, so just arriving at the next set of pylons. While the motor's trying to settle, we'll just fish this back one like we did last time. See if we can pull the fish off of it again. Oh, oh wow. I think a better brim angler would have caught a fish just then, but Unfortunately, you've got me showing you. I may well have scared the one at that one there. So right, yeah, let's see if not quite the right angle here, but what we'll do is we'll try that cast anyway. Oh, there we go. I said I actually think that before the plastic even gets to the pylon, they come out and smash it because they're trying to beat their mates to it. Because I reckon there's a whole heap of fish that must sit just waiting for stuff to swim past that pylon, and then they come shooting out and grab it. So I'll repeat quickly the tackle I'm using. So it's a 1/8 TT. Oh, look at his friends. Can you see him there? A 1/8 TT jig head. It's a Z-Man Slim Swims, this time in motor oil. The first time round was Blue Glimmer. I've got 6-pound leader, 6-pound main line, and that can result in some damn good fun brim fishing. There's been a lot of fish around that 290 mark, so 290, 260 fork, so I reckon that's about 6 or 7 now. See ya. Oh, unbelievable. Taking it a bit easy on this guy because he's actually the other side of the pylon, or he was. There you go, and he's just come back this way. Nice. Feels like a better fish. So no matter what, it just seems that these fish love that 45-degree cast. So I think one plastic makes a difference. Well, after getting all those fish on Blue Glimmer, and it is the complete opposite to motor oil. It's very natural sort of bait fish sort of look, whereas for whatever reason motor oil catches fish. So it's a much better fish than what I have been getting. Pop him in the net. So that's equal fish of the day. 29 forker, 32 tip. See ya. No mucking around, let's go for the cast. Oh. Oh. Got him. I reckon there's about 3 or 4 fighting over that because I got all those bumps, all of those things beforehand. Yeah, look at there, he's got at least one mate following behind him. Another brim comes to the net. Ah, bad cast. Doesn't matter. Brim found it anyway. What it shows you is if they're there in numbers. So there's 3, maybe 4 fish following this one in. I don't know if the camera will pick that up. If I go nice and slowly, there's 3, 4, 5 fish following this one up. They've now seen the boat and they disappear, but if they're fighting for your bait or fighting for your lure, brim fishing can be pretty easy. But there is one on that one. There you go. At least you saw the hook up of that fish, and then my GoPro battery ran out. 30cm brim. I think that's a good note to finish this PTP fishing. Started the day looking for more, most probably flathead more than anything else. Ended up being one hell of a cracking brim session. Yeah, it just shows you brim fishing. I don't do a lot of it, but it isn't overly difficult. Get the right gear, throw it in the right places, and these guys jump on board. So I'll pop him in the water. I hope you're enjoying the videos. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment, do all those wonderful things, and I'll catch you next time from PTP Fishing. See ya.